Hello, Gina. Welcome. So great to see you. I'm speaking to you from Toronto, Canada, where,
Ah,
of course, the movie had its big world premiere. Very exciting and so well received here. And I wanted to ask you, you've done so many wonderful roles in your career, and I love that you mix it all up. How did you connect with Marion? Was there something that caught your eye when you were first approached with the role?
yes. When I first read the screenplay, the thing that really attracted me was the combination, the dramatic dynamic of three people who are forever linked because,
Yeah.
yeah, when they meet, they're drawn together by love, they're torn apart by prejudice. And the things that within this triangle of friends, within this triangle of love, the things that they do for one another, against one another, with each other, is marks their lives forevermore. And they take those marks through into their lives. And when a story then says, and then 4 decades later, you're going to meet this triangle again. And
Yeah.
we, we have a catalyst who insists that they before it's too late, we will address this. And now that as a basis for drama is just irresistible. So that's what attracted me to it. So it was really the dynamic. And then I started to look at Marion. And of course, I think it's always interesting as an actor if you have a character that is conflicted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for
And
sure. But did you feel sorry for her? I felt bad for her because she kind of got caught up in this whole, the circumstances earlier in their lives. It was what it was. But then you see that she stuck with Tom, and the love, they loved each other in a definite way, no question about it. But they weren't passionately in love because of who he was. And
I
so,
I think there's something about whenever I approach a part where I think I've got to try and understand this person. And I think when you understand anybody, you inevitably get an empathy. So I do feel empathetic towards Marion, but I'm not unaware of, um, I don't sugarcoat the fact that she makes big mistakes
right.
or a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
mistake. But I understand why she makes that mistake. They are all victims of their time, including Marion.
For
It
sure.
doesn't excuse what she does, but it helps us understand why prejudice, misunderstanding, and in fact legislation, it was against the law then in Britain, how that affects everybody, uh,
Yeah.
in every sense. So
Yeah.
it's important to understand for sure, and then hopefully we gain empathy and hopefully we move forward. So that was something I was interested in. But I was also interested in the nature of love. It is a forever
Yeah.
interesting topic, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's for sure.
how many conversations do we have all of the time? How many dramas do we have? How many books do we read? Because the nature of love is extraordinary. And we have
Yeah.
so many different kinds of love. And I think the love that Tom and Marion have throughout the decades is really, well, special.
Very, yeah, it is unique. It is unique. And listen, it's well, in a way, but I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people who had gone through something like this. There's no question about that. I wanted to know though, Emma Corrin, the lovely Emma Corrin plays your character, in the beginning, in the younger years. Did you get to spend any time with her? Did you guys work on any mannerisms or anything so that she could copy you, or you could copy what she did earlier, or does that happen?
We were shooting in 2021, so COVID protocols were in place.
Yeah.
So naturally, that affects everything. Of course, this industry is extraordinarily brilliant about navigating challenges.
Yeah.
It is deeply impressive in that respect. And so we navigated it, but it meant that we couldn't physically be together very much at all. So we used Zoom and we talked on the telephone, and they shot the majority of the 1950s stuff first. So
Yes.
the older cohorts, which is Linus Roach and Rupert Everett and myself, could look at some of the scenes that the younger cast had done and
Right.
use that as reference material. But we also use Michael Grandage, our director, as a brilliant conduit.
Yeah.
And then we had lots of conversations about youth and what stays, what goes, what develops. So it was great in that
Yeah.
respect. It brings
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to have. Well, I think I just love this film. I really did. And I just before I wrap, I wish I had more time to talk to you. But you made a film here in Sault Ste. Marie, a grand romantic gesture. When I had a nice long chat with your co-host, your co-star Doug Hodge, who I love. I loved you in that film. And I love that you shot that here in Canada. So bravo. You for that.
Do you know what? It was a really happy job. It was I love being there. It was really good. I mean, we had the tiniest budget, but it was really brilliant. We had a great crew. I really enjoyed myself.
Well, I loved you in that. I just, oh God, did I ever connect with your character? But anyway, we'll have to talk about that another time. But anyway, lovely to chat with you. I always love watching you and whatever you do. And have yourself a great rest of your day, Gina. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate it too.
Okay, take
Nice
care.
to meet
Bye-bye.
you.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.